What's going on, everybody, and you too? Happy New Year's. This is a new 2020. Kind of want to talk about a couple things in the Japan scene. That's what's coming out there, what we got over here today, and I'll talk about, how the actual company did, my little GoldStar Collectibles company did in the year 2019, what we're going to change and how we're going to do different things. First and foremost, if you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe, make a comment, do something like that nature. Help me out, try to get to that monetization zone. I'm still like, over 850 people away. Long story short, money comes in that route. I'll be able to open up a lot more boosters, a lot more stuff will be coming, a lot more bigger collection, and I'll probably end up doing something cooler in that nature. But, long story short, ladies and gentlemen, Konosuba, the Crimson, whatever it was, the movie, and you have Re-Edit. Those two came out, and I'm like, holy moly. If you haven't seen what's coming out, that's what it is. It just killed me. I have to get rid of the Konosuba 1 boosters. But long story short, those should take around, I would say about the very late 2020 to early 2021. You got the Fate Grand Order, I think that's a trial deck. And then you have the Bunny Senpai Aobuta, which is Blue Pig in Japanese. I still don't get how they get Rascal, I Don't Dream of Something Something, Bunny Girl Senpai. The movie, that one's coming out on the Weiss Schwarz platform, or Weiss Schwarz platform as well. Again, you're going to see me definitely collect multiples of those. The two Konosuba ones, of course, I'm going to be buying heavily into. They did I guess you have the reprint of the SP from part 1. So the chase is going to be a little bit cheaper for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that one up as well. Plus, you're just going to have a lot of other unique things. When it comes down to it, I still do believe that Review Starlight is going to be big. If you haven't seen the next rendition, the Review Starlight from the video game into the Weiss Schwarz platform. It is I believe it's a Bushiroad IP. They got tons and tons and tons of stuff coming out for that. I'll go ahead and put that actually on there at the very end of the video. If you haven't seen the Review Starlight, just want to see pretty cards, just go to the very end. But when it comes down to it, you do have these 4 coming out. These are just pretty unique. When it comes out to the actual time frame, we'll see if it comes to the English meta. I'm pretty sure Bunny Senpai will come, but you do have the 2 Konosubas as well. Fortunately, we have JoJo, and I'm not touching JoJo at all. That's just something I'm not gonna touch. Goblin Slayer is already, I believe it should be ordered by multiple people right now, so you're gonna see just I think it's gonna be overprinted. Not gonna touch it. Just gonna have 1 case, maybe 2. If I get a pre-order for a playset 4. After that, you're gonna have Fujimi. The way that it's time framed right, I believe it'll be a short printed set. So I will be jumping heavily onto that particular one with probably like a 4 to 5 case purchase with a full case of the trial decks. Long story short on that, the way it's just kind of like the scale of when it's coming out. The next Sword Art Online, I'll open up a case myself. But this is the other one that I kind of want to go off of. It is the 10th anniversary freaking Sword Art Online. It needs to come out in the US. Look at these SPs. I don't know what to do. Look at Asuna. It's the Kirito Asuna. You see the Sinon. I like that particular art style, like the manga art style. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's gonna hurt my wallet when it does come. So hopefully it's at the end of the year, when that does come to fruition. This is gonna be a pretty unique year for the game. I think there's a lot of hitter animes that are coming out, especially when you look at all these different things. So keep in mind, once the store shop comes to fruition, hopefully by the end of this year. But I will tell you, I am looking at a different outlook. But all these amazing, beautiful cards out here. I just love anime that much. So, without further ado, what we're going to talk about today, we're going to just go ahead and take a look at, I guess, the Fate Heaven's Feel full set. So, as you know, this is going to be the first one right here. This is the Fate Zero. I'm still missing quite a few of it, but there is no mention of Sakura, so, you know, I still don't get this one. I love the Fate Zero. I love this one here. And yes, everything I do now is with Ultimate Guard. I love their katana sleeves, and I love their actual binder books. These, unfortunately, I won't be selling because they're just very expensive to ship. But if I do open a store, you will be able to purchase something like this as well. This is actually blank because of the trial deck. I gotta go find it. This is the Fate Apocrypha that I do like. Still missing kind of gaps there, right? But, long story short, I don't like the Unlimited Blade Works. I don't like that series at all. Never cared for it. Yeah, I have a good amount of cards, right? This series, this Heaven's Feel, love it. I love Sakura. She's really, I just like her good character. She just talks about everything. I like it. I like it. You know, if you haven't seen the actual scene, this particular scene right there, you can see it. That was a scene of all scenes in the movies. You know, it's definitely PG, so keep in mind that. Long story short, I am missing quite a few pieces because of, I jumped late to the actual buying the whole thing, because somebody bought playset 4, so I cracked everything open I had, and basically this is what we got. A lot of these unique cards as well. Long story short, since I did do all of that purchasing, when you go back to it, the SP that everybody wants is going to be from, where is it at? This one right here. Boom. So I had to actually purchase it. I went out there and bought it. There's no reason for me not to buy it because it does look really good. I don't know. I just, like I said, when it comes down to this type of stuff, it's definitely some of the bigger things. I love it. I love it. I love it. Heaven's Feel. Definitely going to buy the Blu-ray when it comes out. Yeah. So we're going to be updating a couple things. So, a little bit difference on the site itself. We are going to start selling singles. Singles are going to be a must. Any set that I do have that I will like, I will be taking probably 1 week to put out every single set. I'm going to try to get away from TCG Player. The reason is the 10% fee, all these different things. And when it comes down to the most reputable dealers, even the people I deal with, there's 3 big dealers that do deal with a lot of the singles. One of the big ones, I forgot, does not say near mint or mint. It just has a card listed there. I purchased a card from them, and it did come kind of with scratches on it. I paid $10 for it. I was pretty irritated, but I don't want the big guys to squash me. But we'll go through this again. When it comes down to it, I want to be a place where, you know, if you need a playset for, you need some singles, I got you guys covered. And vice versa, right? When you purchase a card, even if it's 10 cents or 40 cents, you want it to be near mint. There's no other reason for you not to get a near mint card. There's just no reason. That's me. Unless, you know, you guys really don't care about the condition of the card. I'm a collector, so I care about every single condition of all my cards. I'm happy I'm actually doing this. So we're going to start throwing singles online as well. So what does that mean is that I will be opening up cases in terms of which set it is. I hope people buy playset 4s. I will be competitively priced. Again, I'm not that big. My outlook for this year is probably going to be 50% less because we're going to utilize more of the newer sets as well. Actually, let's take a look at this one too. I don't know, if you guys haven't seen Fate Apocrypha, you guys should watch it. It's a really good anime. The reason is there's going to be a lot more newer products up for sale compared to older products. The older products you make more margin. Newer products you don't make that kind of margin. So we're going to forecast a little bit less. But in general, like, I want near mint, and I have a whole list of people I don't buy from. But this year I spent $2,060.62 on singles by itself. That's a lot. I don't know if that's a lot to you guys. I think that's a lot for me because I just like to fill up all these little gaps. Like, you'll see all these little gaps that I have. I'm going to be looking for those cards. And I don't want them to be played. I want them to be near mint as well. My budget for this year is looking at about $5,200 for singles. So, I mean, when it comes down to it, right? Do you want my business or do you not want my business? Do you put everything right? Yes, I'm a buyer as well as a seller, but you know, if I mess up, I make sure the customer is taken care of 100%. Long story short, there's just quite a few things. You know, I'm human. I make mistakes. I forget to send a card, or I send the wrong card. I send a more expensive card, but it's the card that they want. Of course, I'm missing these as well. And that's what it is, right? So we're going to start going with the singles soon. You're going to see which cards I do pick up, which cards I do not. There's quite a few on the list right now. Like even Goblin Slayer, I don't want to jump into the hype. But I think I will maybe a little bit. Determines if the guy wants to pick up playset 4, and then you'll see me get entire playset 4. JoJo, I'm not buying. I'm just not buying JoJo. There's no reason for me to buy it. The anime in general is good, but it's I don't care for it. I guess I don't know if the mechanics are going to be better or different. But again, I normally collect the animes that I do like, that I do want to buy the Blu-ray of. I do want to make a conversational talk on Dragon Ball Super, TCG, and Super, the anime. People are like, oh, we're bummed about not getting the continuation and all that good stuff. Probably going to get a lot of hate for that one because there's tons of Dragon Ball Super fans and Dragon Ball TCG fans as well. So we'll probably go through that. But ladies and gentlemen, long story short, business did really well this year. Singles, I purchased $2,060.62. Expenses dropped down to around that $4,560 price point, meaning that that's exactly how much I spent on buying different things. Like I bought the document scanners and what the Dymo, the label printers, and all that big stuff there. I believe when it comes down to it, I think gross profit, so everything I sold is around that 50K range. So I sold like $50,000 worth of cards total in this, and normally with newer products you're not going to make a lot of profit, so FYI, gross profit is around that 50,000 range. I'm hoping that one of these days I will get to the higher plateau where all the big people play, but for now that's what we got. We're going to start linking up more of the website. I apologize for not doing the website because lazy. I'm freaking lazy, but the newer stuff will get on there. All that good stuff, will get stuff ready. I'm also thinking about just doing different things that people may want, right? Different kind of cards, different type of products that they want that's maybe specific for like Rim and Ram, for example, like this clock. Having something like this that's on the site, something random where if you're a fan of a specific character, you could find it, or vice versa, but still mainly plateau with the TCG platform of Weiss Schwarz. Japanese Weiss Schwarz, I'm not going to touch it. I heard another one of the big ones in Canada decided, oh, we're going to go just English. I just don't get the reason why you would play Japanese in America, because you have to put in a little sleeve and you can't even read the cards and just goes crazy, right? Like if you're playing with this card, well, I guess then it has anything, but I can't read that. I don't know what that means. And that's the thing. Japanese cards are actually a lot cheaper when you actually just buy them via the case, but I don't see myself doing it. I think they're more highly printed. They're overprinted in most situations, so that's why I stick with the English meta. 100% stay English. GGO is where it's going to be at. Again, this is my deck. We are switching everything over to Ultimate Guards. You know what? It's their customer service 100% the best. And we'll talk about different things as well. I will be start selling katana sleeves on there as on my site as well. But yeah, other than that, take a look at all the review Starlight. This is the one for their upcoming set. I don't know if it's going to come here. I don't know how well it did. But hopefully it does come here. You're going to see a lot of different things. And then I did take a look at a Facebook post. Remember when I said don't go Batman? F Batman? Don't buy it? Yeah, you know what? A lot of people are stuck with a product. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes, you know, don't ever accept apologies from the actual corporate itself. All right, y'all. Take care. I'm going to be working till the 18th. I'll be working 7 days a week still. Hope y'all had a wonderful New Year's, Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff. Hit that like button again, subscribe, make a comment. Let me hit that monetization zone so I can just try to cash in on something here, right? All right, y'all. Take a look at all the review starlights. Take care. Bye.